What's good, guys? Today we're walking on a Chevy Sonic. Basically, putting on the head. I don't get a head slap on, but this guy put it on. So let me show you guys. All right, guys, we got the head torqued down. Now we're gonna go ahead and put in the lifters and then the camshaft. So let's go. All right, this is how the head looking. You get everything on. Just gotta put these in, torque it down, and show you guys after. All right, guys, we got the camshafts on. I just gotta torque down the bolts. The oil pump, I gotta get it cleaned up, get that the gasket on first, put on the sealant here in the corners. Once I get that gasket on, then the oil pump can come on after I put on the timing chain and all that stuff. So yeah, let's go. All right, guys, now that we got the camshafts in and the caps torqued down, now we just gotta get this on timing on the top, get the crank on timing, then we can go ahead put on the gasket and the timing chain, and then we can slap on the cover. So let's go. All right, guys, these are the timing marks for the Chevy Cruze 1.4. Make sure these two areas, this is in the middle of these two here, and this big one goes here. Make sure the little areas on the left side. Get everything snug down. Normally you're supposed to put the cover on, but I don't loosen these. I just keep them on. Then your crank, you gotta get this pin knocked in all the way flush so the crank don't move. Then you put on your gear, your gasket, your gear, your timing chain, and all the tensioners and stuff, and then you should be good to go. Guys, before you put the gasket on, make sure you put on silicone there, and there. That way these the areas where the two metals meet. The head also with the block. So let's go. All right, when you put it on, this is how it's gonna look. You just gotta angle it to put it under the timing gear. The silicone there is sealed, everything. So now it's the timing chain. All right, guys, we got the timing chain on with the new guides and everything. I would say this motor wasn't on timing good. So what I have to do right now, this motor, the crank is timed, but not the top. So gotta loosen these two here, and then get the metal plate slid in behind here, and then get these aligned. But before I do that, I gotta put on the timing cover, get everything torqued down, and take off the two sensors in the front, loosen this, get the plate slide in there so the camshaft is aligned, and then get that put back in that, screw everything down, and then torque these two stuff, and then you should be good. All right, guys, this is how your timing should look when you get it timed. Your front timing phaser tool should be flat on the surface, everything tightened down. You got your gear locker here, your camshaft aligning tool here, and your crankshaft all the way in the pin. So now all I gotta do is take the torque wrench, torque these bolts here, and then the car is 100% time. And then I could put back the phasers. These gaskets still new, so we're gonna go ahead and get that in, torque down, and then we should be good to go. Guys, this is what we got done so far. We got the valve cover on, water pump pulley, crank pulley, and we about to slap in some brand new NGK Iridium spark plugs, so we know when this car runs, it should be good. So let me go ahead and install it. What's good, guys? Back again with another video. Basically today we're going to try and attempt to install an engine in the Chevy Cruze. Right now I got it, I just finished chaining it up to the hoist. So let me show you guys what I got going on. See, got it chained up to the hoist. Just gotta jack it up, make sure everything is good, and then should be good to go. So let's go. All right, guys, now we got the flywheel on. So now we can get the engine put in and get everything tightened up, and then we should be good to go. All right, guys, this is what I got done so far. I got the motor in. I haven't put the intake on because I'm doing an upgrade with the PCV valve. So I had to go get some fittings and stuff to do an upgrade. Put in a catch can right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all that installed and then show you guys after. All right, guys, since we got the motor in, we did a little upgrade on the intake. Basically, the PCV valve internal is gone. So I did some research. I found a guy who did it. So basically, you put a fit in here to the middle with the elbow. This is a 5/16. Then I put a 5/16 check valve. The arrow have to be going this way. So when it hits boost, it'll shut off the pressure from going back to the crankcase. So basically, this is the crankcase where all the air and stuff goes to. So basically, what I'm doing is putting a catch can. So once you get all of this hooked up, I put a straight fit in here with threads with a 5/16N. Put a clamp there. The valve is right here, and then inside there's a screw that I put with a rubber washer, and basically you put a silicone or JB Well or something so it can dry, and then block off those little holes in there. So that's how you customize your intake. And then I'm gonna show you the next how you do the catch can from here to the catch can to the turbo. So let's go. All right, guys, it's nighttime right now, so we're trying to swing over the car and then to prime it up and see if it starts. So let's go. All right, guys, let's see how it swings. All right, I think that should be good enough. So go ahead and connect the injectors and the coil packs. Alright, so let's see if it starts. Alright, let's see if it starts. Woo! She started up in one. She's running. They've got to bleed the system. The wheel is spinning. Hey guys, let's just say the Chevy Cruze is running and ready to go. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.